Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a much requested tutorial. Many of you have said, right, I've got the hula hoop moving, but how do I keep it up? Well, Rachie Babes is here to help you out. So I'm going to share with you my top tips on how to keep the hula hoop up and also additional information that you may not have thought of. So, in the words of Rick Astley, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
First things first, what hula hoop are you using? I'm going to give a brief description about the Hula DANCERCISE fitness hoops because the weight and the size of your hula hoop will determine how successful your workout will be. Now let's start with some facts. The heavier the hula hoop, the easier it is for you to keep up. First of all, we've got the Hula DANCERCISE wavy 1.2 kilogram weighted fitness hoop. We just had the first ever Hula DANCERCISE event in London, Fusion, and all of those who were completely new to hula hooping actually preferred the wavy 1.2 kilograms. And their feedback was that because it was heavier, they found it easier to keep up, and also because of the waves in the middle of the hula hoop, so inside the sections, they actually found that it added more grip and they found it a lot more easier to control. I also started using a wavy hula hoop when I first started hula hooping. However, it solely depends on you and what you feel comfortable using. Moving on to the 0.9 kilogram smooth weighted fitness hoop. So this hula hoop is suitable for age 10 and above, and is also suitable for sensitive adults. Now, say for instance, if you feel that the wavy hoop is going to be too much for you or too heavy, then the smooth 0.9 kilogram will be your perfect alternative. Right now, you might be thinking, well, hang on, my hula hoop is heavier than 1.2 and it's lighter than 0.9. So what's your thoughts on that? My own personal opinion, if you're going to be using something that's lighter than 0.9 kilograms, you have to accept that you're going to be working a lot harder. You're going to be working a lot faster. You have to remember these are fitness hoops, so these are designed for this type of activity. If you're going to be using something lighter, it's likely that you're going to be working a lot harder, a lot faster, a lot more cardio based, which is absolutely great. However, it may not help you be consistent and help you complete your overall workout. And now you're thinking, well, if I use something that's heavier than 1.2 kilograms. If you're using something heavier than 1.2 kilograms, again, it's down to your own opinion and your own personal preference of what you feel comfortable using. My only advice is, if you want to start moving around in your hula hoop, maybe running in your hula hoop, dancing in your hula hoop, being more free in your hula hoop, I do think that anything over 1.2 kilograms will restrict you, and I think it will limit what you're able to fully do. And the truth is, there's no right or wrong answer. You just have to find what works for you. It's all what you find comfortable using and alternating between them. Not one hula hoop is going to be perfect for you. This is just information to help you realize how the scale of different weights will affect your performance and your workout. So I've briefly discussed the differences between the 1.2 and the 0.9, and I've also discussed the weights lighter than the 0.9 and the 1.2, how this can affect your workout. Now, the size. Have you thought about the size of the hula hoop? Is this impacting your workout? Well, let's have a chat. A lot of people tend to measure the hula hoops by placing it against them and seeing if it comes up to their belly button. Now, my belly button is here, and my fitness hoops are not quite where my belly button is. So again, that's a bit of a hit and miss. Do you think your hula hoop is too small in this circumference that is going around you? So for example, I'm going to hula hoop and I'm starting here, and you can see that I have got so much room within my hula hoop. There is plenty of room for the hula hoop to move around. If you feel you've got a curvier build and you think, actually, do you know what? My hula hoop is too small and it's just not staying up. I need a bigger hula hoop. Well, that's not a problem, because what you can do, you can unclip your hula hoop. You can purchase a single section, attach it to your hula hoop. Voila, now you've got a much bigger hula hoop that will be a lot easier for you to keep up. This also applies if your hula hoop is too big. If you find that your hula hoop is too big, no problem. Remove a link, you just unclip it, remove one of the sections, out you go, and clip it in. And all of a sudden, you've got a smaller hula hoop. The 100cm diameter fitness hoops are perfect for my build. However, I've discussed about the different weight and the sizes briefly because everyone has got their own unique, beautiful build. So it's important for you to realize this within the hula hoop world so you can find the perfect weight and size for you so you can have an overall effective workout as well as being able to keep the hula hoop up because these are key factors why the hula hoop could be falling down. Now that we've discussed this, let's get to the technique, shall we? Before you start learning how to hula hoop and this tutorial how to keep it up, how are you feeling? Are you feeling stressed? Are you okay? Do you feel tired? Are you feeling mentally drained? Are you present in the moment? Shake it off. Let's shake it all off and be aware of how you are feeling. Yes, hula hooping can be frustrating, learning how to keep the hula hoop up. However, if you are feeling frustrated, that's also going to affect your body posture and how you are. You're going to be a bit more restricted. You're not going to be as relaxed. Be relaxed. Chill, cool, put some music on. Best advice. I've already covered a how to hula hoop tutorial, which is available on my YouTube channel. So you might want to watch that video first because I'm going to skip a couple of steps and come straight to the main point now for this video. I know, you're all thinking, Rachel, get to it, love. There are two key parts that I want to focus on from the how to hula hoop tutorial. And it involves a push and a push. The first push is when you're preparing to push. So this push. And the reason being is because if your push does not have a successful launch, your hula hoop will either go up and then go down and you can't control it, or it's likely that you'll end up just launching it in a way that you can't control the hula hoop. So we're going to start with our push. So by this point, you've discovered if you're hula hooping to the left or to the right. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm a righty, but I'm gonna go to the lefty. So I'm going to have my left foot slightly forward in front, the hula hoop's contacted to me as we always start. I'm going to prepare. So you want to make sure that you are giving a big push with your right hand into your belly. Your hula hoop is horizontal, it's flat, it's not distorted. You have to make sure this is how you start your hula hoop. Connected to you, again, not too high, connected to your lower back, you prepare. It's all in that push. I always say the hula hoop is not gonna go on its own. So you have to be the one to give a big push to get it moving around. Now we're going on to the second push. So I'm going to have my hula hoop here just so that you can see what I'm trying to explain, because I haven't explained this before. So yes, you have to keep your core engaged when you're hula hooping, and another key thing is you have to keep your focus ahead of you, because if you're looking down at the ground or if you're looking down at your feet or the hula hoop, it's likely that you'll disengage with your core and the hula hoop will fall down. However, that is not all that you need to be focusing on, and that's why I'm focusing on the push element here. Your feet, and we're doing this front to back. If I'm hula hooping to the left and my left foot is in front, there is this motion with my feet that I'm rocking front to back, okay? I'm also keeping my core engaged and we're moving front to back. Though my core is engaging and my feet are rocking, this, lower body, you're using your glutes, you feel it in your lower body muscles. So when I'm pushing forward, here I can feel my core engage, but I can also feel it in my glutes and my lower body muscles. What you may not be doing is you may not be pushing enough. You may be trying to keep your core engaged, but you may not be doing the push enough. You have to push forward and back. I'm here with my left foot in front because I'm hula hooping to the left. I'm going to prepare. I gave a big push, then I'm rocking front to back. My core is engaged, but I can feel my glutes. Everything in my lower body is working right now. You can see the push, 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 push. It's in the thrust, 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 thrust. It's all in the thrust. You have to push and pull. So you're pulling back So you're pushing back into the hula hoop and you're pushing forward. You have to get that motion working. And when you're doing it, you will feel it in your glutes. Here we go, here's a little trial. So I want you to place your fingers into your glute, place the one foot in front. Now here you're relaxed, you're going to push forward, and if you're pushing forward hard enough, you will feel your glutes activate. Over time, as you become more confident, you'll think, actually, do you know what? I'm hardly moving at all. But that's when you start to get control and you have an understanding and you have built your relationship with your hula hoop. Now, let's go to some other tips and techniques to stop the hula hoop from falling down. Let's go over what I've discussed so far, shall we? So you're in your preparation stage, big push, so big push. Then you're keeping your core engaged. You're using your lower body in that push and pull to establish that connection. So really push, keeping your head focused and ahead of you and avoid looking down. Now, don't forget, you can use your arms because this will also help build up momentum. If the hula hoop starts to fall down, what do I do? I always think you need to get under the hula hoop, so under. So the moment that you feel the hula hoop dropping, you want to get under it. Another key thing that I see people doing is that you're trying to keep the hula hoop up, but your legs end up going, and you're so you're going to bend your legs to make sure that you are underneath the hula hoop still. So watch now, I'm going to let the hula hoop go down, I'm going to bend my knees and then shimmy back up. So let's try it again. The hula hoop goes down, I can feel it falling, but I bend my knees and then shimmy up. So at the moment, I'm controlling the hula hoop. However, what you want to be is quick and reactive. Here it goes, bend, no! There you go. That was a really good example, naturally. The next one is using the hip. So if I'm hula hooping to the right and the hula hoop, I feel it starting to fall down. Because my right foot is in front and I'm hula hooping to the right, this is therefore my dominant hip. So if the hula hoop starts to fall down, I'm going to bend my knees and hit it back up with that hip. So hula hoop falls down, catch, hit it back up. Now the key element with these techniques that I'm showing you is the speed. If you are moving the same as you are here when the hula hoop goes down, it's going to be harder. You need to speed it up. You have to speed up to keep the hula hoop up. You have to move faster. The hula hoop is going to go down. I'm going to bend, speed up. So you're giving a shimmy, but you're working faster. The hula hoop is going down. You bend, hit it back up. You have to move faster. Last but not least, this was a really successful tutorial at Fusion 2023 in teaching those who are new to hula hooping how to keep the hula hoop up. Turn in the hula hoops. So I believe any beginner at any stage can learn how to hula hoop and to do this technique. If you're hula hooping to the left, you're going to anchor your left standing leg. You're going to push off your right foot and you're going to spin around. So watch now, we're going to let the hula hoop go down. No. And you can push, turn around, and that way with the momentum turning, so you're spinning around, it will help to keep the hula hoop up. So you're going to lower the hula hoop down, you feel it falling down, push, turn around. Same principle to the right. So big push to the right. You're keeping your core engaged. You've got the rocking technique. You can feel it in your lower body. So you're doing the push, 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 push. You've got your head focused and ahead of you, keeping it upright. Now, you're going to start to feel the hula hoop fall. You're going to anchor your right standing leg this time because you're hula hooping to the right. And the hula hoop starts to fall. No. And you see the hula hoop move with you. The hula hoop is moving around you. It's connected to you. So you're creating that momentum for the hula hoop to keep with you and to stay up. It's a fun way of keeping the hula hoop up. We've covered so many techniques and key information in this video. So regarding the weights of your hula hoop, is it too light? Is it too heavy? Have you found the perfect weight for you? The sizing, is your sizing perfect? Is it too big? Is it too small? Remember, you've got to find what works for you. We've talked about the importance of the push and the push. So I've shown you a few ways on how to keep the hula hoop up. You've got the shimmy, you've got the knock, and you've got the turning in the hula hoop. So let me know in the comments below if either of those worked for you, or share in the comments your way and how you discovered how to keep the hula hoop up. Now, come join me. I'm going to demonstrate with some music how we're going to keep the hula hoop up.